Okay, so masters, today we will talk about reflexology. Now, reflexology जो है ये it is very you can say ancient. It's nothing new. Only thing is sometimes we may not be aware of it, and it is linked to our health, our whether it is कहते हैं ना mental, emotional, or physical health. It is linked with all that. So we will see what we can do in our simple day-to-day life, which helps us in staying, again, emotionally, physically, mentally healthy, and simple things that really benefits not only us, but we can even, share this wisdom with others. Now, is it only for particular age? No, even whether young kids or youth, or it doesn't matter if you are retired. So age, no issue. If we can take care of certain things, we can really improve quality of our life. The reason this is important, because nowadays so much changes have come in our lifestyle, that it is really impacting us. So if we see the link between your fingers and the organ, we are aware. In the past, we talked about, say, equipment like BioWell. There are others as well. It is known for thousands of years, whether you go Ayurveda, whether you go Chinese or Egyptian literature, a clear link between your fingers and different organs. So when we go from our thumb to the little finger, you will see that they are linked with different organs, and then you see the left hand and right hand, and you will see which finger of which hand is linked with which organ, whether it's your lungs, whether it's large intestine, whether it is in terms of meridian, it's triple warmer, because otherwise it's not as an organ but as a meridian. So different, whether it's your heart, whether it is your kidney, liver, everything is linked. And that's why when you scan your fingers, again referring to BioWell, you can see the where you are with respect to different organs, because a sector, so one finger is not necessarily reflecting one organ. There are sectors within one finger when you scan, and they are linked with different organs. So like you see on the screen, you see the left hand, when you do your first finger, so that's why the numbering goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And you can see, like, your different zones. So you have eye, you have jaw, throat, or this is all under head zone. And then you have, every finger is linked with more than one. And that's how complicated our body is. So it's not one-to-one, but in fact, you have, the messages or nerve endings coming from different organ in our different fingers. Now, we call prana, and Chinese, they have a concept of meridians. There are total 12 yin and yang. So these are masculine or feminine energy, and that's why they have to be in balance. And these 12 meridians are also tested in BioWell, but again, there are many different ways. So you can see that when you check, and if all 12 are in harmony, in balance, then you are healthy. If not, then you may have certain issues. Now, another thing is, just like when we say our nadis, which is what in Ayurveda, you have 72,000 nadis description, 36,000 on the left side, 36,000 on the right side, and Sushumna, which is in the middle. So you can imagine the complicated structure of our body, which nature has given us. And if we say this, meridian of liver, it's not that it is just the liver where it is located in terms of concept, because there is no physical nature of it. Like nadis or meridian, there is nothing physical in your body. It's a concept, it's a channel where the energy flows, kind of. It's that path. So it's not that it is only around the liver. You see it's coming and going all the way to your feet. So that is why it is not as simple as, okay, if I have issue with my stomach, I will have only stomach ache. Well, if you overeat or eat something wrong, which is not suiting you, you have stomachache, that's a different thing. But when it comes to meridian, they are crisscross the body, and you may have symptoms in one part of the body, but it may be linked to the other end of the body. And that is why this information really helps. Otherwise, as a knee-jerk reaction, we just go with what we logically thinks. And again, Ayurveda also tells us 6 stages of illness. And here the point is, when you have some imbalance in your energy body, which is much before it comes to your physical body. If we can take care right there, then you avoid a lot of issues in your life. And this is the point that we say like a preventive measure, rather than when there is a problem, now you have to run to a doctor. So if we can do more and more of preventive thing, that's why we do meditation, whether you do pranayam, yoga, these are all preventive things. And this will ensure that your energy balance is proper. That means no disturbance in your energy body. If there is no disturbance, there will be no toxins. No toxins means no symptoms. No symptoms means no physical issue in your body. So reflexology, what it is and why it is so important, because there are about 7,000 nerves ending per foot, right? So reflexology is that science which makes use of this information, that just like our fingers we were talking about, your feet also have connection to different parts of your body. And over generations, Rishi Munis, the masters, right, thousands of years, they have understood this. So it is a therapy which is non-invasive, means there is no blood sample drawn, there is no radiation of any kind. It is based on the theory that body is mapped, and this has been studied over, hundreds and thousands of years, you may say. And based on this knowledge, this mapping, you have the reflex points that corresponds to different organs, different glands, your musculoskeletal system. And based on this mapping, you can either avoid issues, or if you have issues, you can treat them. Because when we pressurize these points or stimulate these reflexes, then it stimulates the central nervous system, and a response is generated where the body regain its homeostasis. That means the optimum or the natural state of balance. Now, we all know, irrespective of age, we all have stress. This stress disturbs our homeostasis. That means the normal balance in our body, whether it is between left and right side of the body, like you have lungs and you have left lung, right lung, you have kidneys, and so on and so forth. Or it's a balance between, say, heart and the brain. Once this is disturbed, your functioning gets affected, different organs, different glands. So if we try to picturize this, then you can see the map, and you will see your toe fingers, your different part of your feet, they are connected to different part of your body and different glands. So you see, you may have issue which is disturbing or making some issue, like medically. It may be coming from a gland, it may be directly from an organ. Now you can see different glands, right, how they are. And because if there is a disturbance in the gland, means the messaging system within the body is getting disturbed. Because glands, they produce hormones. Hormones, they go whether in the blood or directly in the stream, and they will convey the message that, okay, now your job is to do this, do that. So that's how our whole, the pH of the blood, our, your breathing, your heart rate, and everything that the body does is maintained. We don't tell our body now maintain my pH like this or the body temperature like that. It's autonomic, totally automatic. And based on this, if we understand that this is a linkage, you don't have to remember, you don't have to see unless there is a specific issue, but at least we understand where the theory is coming from. Because when we say musculoskeletal system, your bones, your muscles, your whole structure of the feet will impact this linkage. So here it is not random that somehow for a person, no, it is the way we all are built. That's the beauty of nature. This programming is done for all of us. So there is no difference. If we understand, then yes, we can see when we feel, if we massage our feet, we feel relaxed, or if we do this part of my body feel relaxed, this is the reason. And this is what the science behind, even if you go for a massage or if you go for straight reflexology session, then this is the information they're using to decide which part needs more on, you can say, care or massage or activation of those triggering reflex points. So what happens is, because it is activating the relaxation response, means it is taking you out from the stress mechanism. When we say fight or flight system, that is the stress system, which unfortunately most of us are for most of the time during the day. So this is why it is so important to be in the relaxation response. That's why there has to be a balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Now, when you are in relaxation mode, means the body is very clear, convinced that there is no threat. So your blood pressure, heart rate, your immune system, your digestive system, it returns to the normal state. And that is how you gain the balance in the body. So the key thing here is body to understand, not you just saying, yes, everything is normal, no danger, right? It, of course, how you feel is connected, but inside you are scared. And if you are just telling your brain, no, I'm not scared, it won't work because you can't fool your body. So what happens, this reflexology, it improves the circulation. The stress compromises circulation, because when you are stressed, there are two things happening. Blood is diverted from the stomach, your gut, basically the digestive system. And the blood is given for either running or fighting with the danger. So more blood will be transmitted where? Either your legs to run, hands to fight. If you had a meal, blood is required around stomach or intestine area, but they are not getting it. Why? Because you're under stress. Then based on what you're feeling and how you're feeling, you can tighten up the muscles, depending on whether you're feeling danger or relax, different part of the body, and constructing the blood flow there. So when circulation is not normal, your health is getting compromised. Now, if it is for a very small time, it's a different thing. But when it happens repeatedly, extended period of time, now it impacts your health. So doesn't matter the challenges of your, whether work, home, relationship, whatever. Stress is a threat, is a danger. And this reflexology helps you in relaxing. So when you're relaxed, what will happen? The body will detox automatically. It is designed to do so. But because we are under stress most of the time in the day, we don't detox. And then we say, oh, my fatty liver, my this and this, but your liver, your lymphatic system, like excretory system, whether it is sweat through urine or whichever way, body is designed to take care of yourself. But because we are under stress, we are away from this optimum functioning. And this stress, which is causing the toxins, the waste to increase in your body, is basically taking you down the lane to different diseases. Now, once you take care of the all this, toxins and all, the body comes back to the optimum level. So what it is doing in a way, reflexology is opening the energy pathways, like whether you call meridians or prana. That means nadis. That means your body is absolutely wide open in terms of your energy path. Energy can flow freely. So you may have heard about acupuncture, acupressure, and that's the basis. Reflexology is the basis that why a particular point is chosen, whether acupressure or acupuncture, because of this study, because of this science. So it's not random. These points are marked in the literature. They are very well known. And it's not that one person may say it is on this location, other person may say that location, because it is a standard path. So your immune system is supported because your stress is under control. So when immune system is working at optimum level, you can imagine that you will be healthy. So just simple act can give you all these advantages. So once we remove the energy blockage, once we optimize, the flow, the left side, right side, and in general, the body, you gain all that advantages. So now you have a couple of options. Then you go to a therapist who knows, who understands reflexology, and they can give you a massage. But, you go there, whatever, once a week maximum or once a month. It's good, but not good enough. So are there other options that you got? Yes, there are some, special shoes or inserts that you can buy. So when you are walking, whether in your house or outside, depends what you prefer, you can buy these specialty ones. They have this raised particular location, and the size of these markings are based on the reflexology. So when you're wearing these shoes or any kind of insert, slippers, any of these things will help you, which is designed for it, because it is activating. It is putting little pressure on those specific key triggering point. And then you will see all of a sudden, initially you may feel a little odd, then you will start feeling normal, and then you will start seeing the benefit, because anything new may feel different. So it's not like it's bad, it's just you are getting used to it. My preferred one is this one, which I use it personally, and the way it is designed is very convenient, and that's the reason I like after trying different things. And this is Barefoot Science. That's the name of the company. The reason I like this, it has different inserts. So you take, it says a week, but go for a month. That's what is highly recommended. So for 1 month, you are at one level. So you start, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you reach 7, just stay there. But staying at one level for a month, it helps you in kind of, giving the maximum benefits. And this is only 3/4 length of your shoe. So this was the biggest challenge in my previous one, which was medically designed and all. But once you cut it around and fit in one shoes, it's not easy to transfer it to the other. But this one, you just take 5 seconds, put it in any shoe, and there you go. Whether it's my dress shoes, whether it is my for work, or whether it is, my running shoes, easy. And then it is, when you're walking naturally, which you do day to day, you're at home or work, it is kind of, giving you that benefit. So what it does is it activates those triggering points, and it really helps you, like, especially if you have a flat foot, you have a knee issue, hip issue, back or shoulder pain, any of those things, you will get great relief. And, there are many things that sometimes people use, and general thing that people will recommend, whether it's sometime application of ghee, application of rose oil, coconut oil, castor oil in winter, right? Some people use sesame oil. So all these different ways of helping yourself is for sure. You can use during massage and all, but the thing is, which is with minimum effort, what can you do so that you get maximum time? So now not once a week or once a month. If you have insert, imagine if you are at work or you're running, jogging for an hour a day, couple of hours a day, then you're getting that massage. So not one or couple of times a month, every day you get this triggering. And this triggering helps you in bringing the balance with because see, the biggest factor, people say, oh, I don't have time. But this helps you. It gives you an opportunity to do something without any extra effort. And then you can come and make the benefit. So masters, there could be many different ways as well. These are just some of the ways I found very effective. No extra effort, and then a lot of gain, because there are different type of inserts available. But after going through and all, I found these couple of things very interesting or really beneficial. So